Claudia, are you ready?
Oh my God. Was fast.
Well, good evening, my friends. Welcome to New Orleans. Your mule licorn's name is Claudia. We only use mules to pull our buggies here in New Orleans. Mules are stronger than horses. Mules are smarter than people. And mules can handle our heat. Mules are also sterile, so Claudia's mommy was a horse and her daddy was a jackass. That's the only way you get a mule. They can have all the fun with none of the consequences. I'm jealous too. Bear with me here in Decatur because it's loud, and if you watch traffic, you'll understand why as pretty as you are, I am not looking at you. I'm watching drunks, traffic, drunks, and I'm window shopping. Oh, and boobs. I'm looking at boobs. My mule really likes boobs. I didn't teach her that. She came that way, but watch her, because she'll seriously plunk her whole head in the roof. My name is Kalisha, but folks call me Sparkles. I escaped from Salt Lake City, Utah 14 years ago. I've been driving buggies here in New Orleans for 12 years. I've been driving buggies 20 years total. Used horses in Salt Lake. All I ever wanted in life was a flying unicorn until I met Claudia. Claudia is the love of my life, and everything I do is so I can buy her when she retires and spoil her for evers and evers and evers. Whoa, please. And y'all are part of that. Thank you so much. It's thanks to you I don't have to get a real job. Welcome to my office. I had a real job in college. I do know what it's like. I'm so grateful I don't have to go back. I mean, you know. Watch out, we got a New Orleans biker gang. Ooh. Yeah. The light was green, and we're all going to say the same thing, even for questions separately. Water. Water. Claudia, show me how pretty you are, please. Come on, be a little prettier, please. Yeah, that's a pretty girl. What a pretty girl. I'm just trying to get us off Decatur. It's so loud. Dude, it's that freaking man. You were shopping very well. Walk, please. As we turn, look in the middle of the street, the statue you can barely see is Bienville, the French founder of New Orleans. The French founded the city in 1718. We just celebrated our 300-year anniversary.
Yay.
Yay. There are lots of fireworks.
Good.
On our right, this is Johnny's po' boy. Johnny's is famous for their overstuffed po' boy. A po' boy used to be just a loaf of French bread. You cut it in half and put lettuce and tomatoes on it. That's what you could afford. And where the name po' boy comes from, because boy, you po'. Thank you, I'll be here all night. New Orleans School of Cooking is on our left. They offer cooking classes daily. Walk-ins are welcome. Your coat is glorious. Welcome, you look so beautiful in it. I only speak the truth. True, because if you don't, people can tell. Smell. On our right, this is the Napoleon House. At one point, the mayor of the city lived here, and we had a plan to go rescue Napoleon. The mayor said, Napoleon can have my house. But Napoleon died before he ever set foot in Louisiana. Now you have a restaurant downstairs, and they do weddings upstairs. See, everybody's at dinner.
Yeah.
How packed it is. This is the courthouse on our left. This is where the Supreme Court of Louisiana resides, even though New Orleans is not her capital.
I'm talking.
I see you checking out my big White House.
I think I told you the wrong color.
What color should they be?
They be blue.
Ah, Should be blue. I don't know why, no. Folks say the Omni is haunted, and at night the ghost of the chambermaid will slip into your room and tuck you in. Everyone likes a good tuck. Pharmacy museums on the right. They do tours daily with the first licensed pharmacist in the country and the first woman pharmacist. Look at the globes full of water. They put those out to tell you that a pandemic was occurring. And they did that when COVID started. Claudia, step right, please. You don't have a room here. I'm assuming you don't go around. Well, I'm just trying to let traffic go by. If I don't pull over, they honk and holler, and I have to say 4-letter words like Utah, snow, Uber, and Lyft. Claudia, step out, please. We were founded by the French in 1718. 1762, we were Spanish. 1788, we had our first fire and burned down 80% of the city. 1794, we had another fire and burned down the other 20% of the city. So as you look around the French Quarter, the architecture you see is actually Spanish and comes from the early 1800s. We call this the French Quarter because it's where the French originally settled. And this was all made out of cypress. Cypress is a wood that termites don't like to eat. So imagine you got a wood city. Look at these buildings, they're so close together. Now this is called a shared wall or a party wall. Keeps down on wind damage from hurricanes. You close your shutters and go on hurricane. Our last hurricane with Ida, we had 8 days no electricity, 10 days no water, 106 heat index, 0 stars, do not recommend. Anytime we come up on street musicians, whether they're good or loud, I'm going to shut up and let you enjoy them because they're going to win anyway. This guy sounds pretty good. Coming up on the back of Jackson Square, this is where the city started and worked its way out. During the day, you'll see artists set up at the square, and what makes Jackson Square unique is the actual artists must be here selling their art. I know because that's my second job. She'll never see me, I'm always with Claudia. But if you're looking for a good way to support locals and great art, come see my fellow artists. Yeah, I can get behind that. The build on your right, it's the Louisiana State Museum, where the transfer of the Louisiana Purchase happened in 1803. That gave us all land upriver of Canal Street. We call that area of the city the American sector. That's where all the Americans settled, and why no street name crosses Canal Street. Yes, they're all in line for this, y'all. The French Quarter is the original city. We call the French Quarter the Bout Carré or Old Square. And it's 6 blocks by 13. This is Royal Street, and during the day we block it off, and there's musicians and poets for hire. This guy brought his piano out, and he's really good. Since Katrina, most of the clubs only pay the musicians at a cut of the bar in tips. So when you like somebody, make sure you tip them. That's how we keep them around. Whoa, please. Oh, and feel free to give me anything out of Fisher Gambino. It's so sparkly. No, it's not.